with a weather advisory here in Clearwater County. We're supposed to get upwards of 25 to 30 centimeters of snow. Now, my mamas drive me crazy. I have a nice big long shack here, a small shack. Great place to get those babies out of weather, but they always keep them way over there. Where you can go in that bed back. So what I'm doing is I moved 2 bale rings from over there, and I'll bring them back over here. And I got one there, and I got one there, and of course they're double feeders there. So my theory is if I move the food to the shack, then they'll be over here closer to the food, the babies will be closer to their shack, and maybe I can get them the hell out of this big snow advisory that's going to pound the hell out of us for the next couple days. So, fingers crossed. Let's see if it works. And we'll get them all fed up the boys. They got a nice extra bale in, because the hope is the only thing I have to do is come out and do checks. Now, I mentioned to you guys before about the cameras. One camera's right there. Another camera's right there. Pardon me. And right. Shit. Right there. Right above that red bucket. Anyways, see the babies? But yeah, that's the plan anyways. And then as far as weather goes, the other 3, the boys will go in there. But I'm going to hook up to the processor as well, because I don't like my mamas being in shit, mud. And I'm going to lay down a heavy bedding right across here, right where it's all mud. I'm going to pour it right to her and clean it up for them. And that's what we're going to do today. Got a lot of other stuff done. We had the TELUS guy out to add an extra hub for us to make sure we got good signal on these cameras. And we did just basically a cleanup just before the snow, that's all. And then I got to head over to our local feed shop. I'm going to pick up some mineral. Not tubs today, but I'll get some bag mineral and get some out for them as well. Anyways, folks, we'll catch up with you in a little bit. And there we are. So we got 2 bale rings moved up. One there, one there. Fingers crossed that the mamas take the babies up there. Now, who hell knows? And then I put the processor on because it was quite muddy. I don't like them standing all that muddy and shit. And I blasted the living shit out of it. Yes, I know it's a waste of straw. Yes, I know straw costs money. Someone's going to comment, probably. But you know what? I bought extra straw this year and I got it for a really, really good price. So, anyways, I blasted a good lot around there, around the feeders. Probably could have come out here a little more, but it's probably 20 or so feet, 25 feet away from where the girls are standing. And then I did top up their bedding since I had extra on board. And I gave her another little blunt right up through all there. So, you know what? They're ready for the storm. Still stubborn hangout over here. Sorry for that blurriness. Still 3 babies over there. And then Mama 1 put her baby and a few others in what was left here. I'm telling you, you can't win for wind. But anyways, the girls are all fed. The hope is for the next couple days just to do rounds out here. You know darn well they're gonna freaking calf in this storm. Oh, I'm guessing something to do with the low pressure system, blah blah blah. I've never really looked into it well, but I'm sure guys like Chad Tosh or BP or Brian, you guys know what I mean. That, like, I was watching Luthi Ranch out of Montana. He got hit with a snowstorm and man, the cows just started dropping calves on him. Anyways, that's all right. I've got the hot box ready to go in the shop. We bought a few calf hoods today, and I'm gonna go pick up some mineral. You know what? We'll take her as she goes. The plan is to next to get the wood box full in the house, and then we're just gonna work away at stuff in the house for the next couple of days out there and checking on my girls. You can feel it coming though. We had a little bit of sun earlier. Now it's getting the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. It's getting a little damper in the air. It's clouded over. They're saying close to a foot. So, anyways, we'll see how it goes. For my father-in-law on the East Coast, storm of the century, Pop. She's a coming. Oh, I ride you hard on that. Anyways, folks, that's where I'm gonna leave you for now. And hey, leave a comment. Do you, like, I know there's pasture, like bag mineral, like loose mineral. And I know I asked a question about mineral before, but there is mineral that is just, you know, when they're lactating and things like that. Is there a certain brand that you guys use, or a certain one? We use a lot of block mineral here, which they got some here. They got some right there. They got salt, and I use Windsor salt plus trace mineral block. And I also put it in up there. You can see the blue, but they get no access to that now. And the boys have it over in their side. Now, I did top up the boys' water already. And these girls are all, and the babies are all on a stock Boss powerless water, which has worked extremely well this winter. I bet you at the start of winter we might have chopped ice out of 2-3 times, and that's just a lack of use. Other than that, it's been flawless, and it's a 50 head, I believe, this one, because they're also coming dual chambered. Anyways, now if I were a betting man, that gal right there, Queenie, I call her, she's going to be the next to go. Her udder is, you'd swear she is a Holstein. And on the back end, it's just like Jello. Great big garbage bag of Jello, and she's been very kind of out of sorts. She's been wandering up on that bad pack around the yard for the last 2 days. So I think she's the next. Her and Mama too are going to be close. And just to make his daily appearance, Maverick, the yard pimp. He rules the roost around here. He's the old Mavy boy. Aren't you, Mav? Yeah, old Mavy cat. Anyways, that's where we'll leave you, folks. You have a great rest of your day. We're going to have a great rest of our evening. And just hunker in. Talk to you all soon from S&C Livestock in Clearwater County, Alberta, Canada. There's no moss under that big boy's feet. Maybe a foot of snow, but I can tell you right now, when it comes to weather, he has no problem getting in the shack. No, sir. Old Herbie boy likes to have his comfort. Yeah, it dirties up the shack, but We'll manage. The old guy gets himself out of the weather. Stays there. He would have been in there all night, I tell you that much. Now look at this. Look at the width on that. Hey? I sure as heck hope there ain't a set of twins on board. Anyways. Weather advisory is ended. But it's still snowing light. Got the orb trying to happen out through there. But we got a good foot of snow. And yeah, I guess the ground's gonna need the moisture, but I just didn't need it while I'm calving. Oh well, what can you do? But springtime in Alberta, boys and girls. For some. Chad, you can come have as much as this, my friend, as you wish. I'll load you for free. You just bring the truck and trailer. Anyways, we'll have a warm rest of my day once I get done topping up the boys' water, and I'm gonna go put my feet up by the wood stove and post this video. Anyways, folks, got the driveway plowed out. Driveway is basically done. I know I'll have to dress it a little bit maybe to clean her up, but if it still continues to goddamn snow, because the driveway's a fairly long driveway, it goes down there and around the corner. But for now, house it is. Go in, have something for lunch or get ready for supper. Take care, folks. Talk to you soon. All right, guys. Nice to have that processing done. Little guy's been banded. I probably shouldn't have banded him, you know. He's a stout little monster. My God, he's beautiful. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful little bull. Anyways, yesterday this was bare ground. Like literally bare, not a lick. And now look at us. We've got at least 20 centimeters on the ground. Now, I'm very glad I did what I did yesterday and moved those bale feeders over. As you can see, there's one there and there's one there. Left the double one where it was because it was full. But by doing such, the mamas did last night when I was doing my rounds through the night. Their babies were, for the most part, except for one or maybe two, were in the shack. In the shack there, out of the weather, which is the way it is. But when the feeders are over here, and my fault, they're going to gravitate where the food is, and then their babies are out on the element. And that wouldn't have been a good situation last night. Not at all. So we'll see what today brings. Hopefully. It is warm out though. It's only like -5. So it's not cold, but temperatures are going to drop off here in the next little bit. Now, what else do we got on the go? I think that's it. It's actually trying to clear up. The sky's lightening up. Maybe we're going to get a little bit of a reprieve from this shite. But anyways, if something comes up, I will surely bring you along. All right, guys. Here's the morning of day 2 of our Snowmageddon. That little heifer right there was born to Queenie. And she's a 90-pound cute little heifer that was born right at the start of the snow last night. And she's all processed now. She's looking stellar. Cute little thing. And then we got this little bull calf who was born to our herd mama, Moon. And this is a 120-pound calf, as per the tape. And, you know, that's a few pounds here and there, whatever. But that's hers. They were both born out in the snow. There was a little bit of confusion last night between the mamas because they were born basically within feet of each other. And out there, of course, they couldn't put them in the nice big shack I got, but they were born right on the other side of that tree, both of them. See that pink stake? And then I had to sled them over. Well, I could sled the little gal. She was easy. She laid in the sled and moved on like thunder.
And her name's Maple.
And her name is Maple. But this little guy,
Niece's name.
he, my niece, our niece on the, one of our nieces on the East Coast named Maple. So anyways, this little guy, he walked over. He was up and standing there, but then I got him in and got him all dried, toweled off and stuff in the shack. And yeah, so there we go. Barometric pressure had havoc with me last night. I was out here at 1 in the morning moving these suckers across. And then back out early in the morning again for more checks. Now, we got this snow going to stay for the next couple days. And we'll see how things go. But hopefully they just have them in this damn shack. So, anyways, we'll talk to y'all later. We'll let you know how the day goes and wanders along. Talk to you soon.